thing on. Welcome everybody to Spider-Man. Now, this video, I won't show. I'm not gonna focus entirely on the gameplay.
Okay.
But rather, is the game worth it? Now, for those of you who may or may not know, Spider-Man, especially those who are new, or I don't even know. If you don't know about Spider-Man, you've been living under a rock. You've been living in a world where no internet. You've been living in a world away from society. But here's a quick little review. This is Marvel Spider-Man. It is a PlayStation exclusive game, which involves obviously the character Spider-Man himself. Now, people, usually, this game has been out for a while. I think it came out 2017, 18, one of those two. And this game is still awesome. They had done a remastered version for the PS5 that recently came out. They did a remastered version in which you could get by purchasing the game individually in the store, or if you haven't, there's a special bundle where if you buy Miles Morales, Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is the sequel to Spider-Man, you could get the remastered version as an additional bonus. I think you get the Miles Morales for the PS5 and the PS4. So if you're like me who does have both consoles, that's a good old benefit. This review is essentially is Spider-Man, not Spider-Man Miles Morales, but Spider-Man the original first game. Is it still worth it? And the question is, the answer is, it depends. I haven't entirely played the game. I haven't entirely finished the game yet. As you can see, I'm only 60% done with the main story. This isn't even
Should stop by the lab and check on Doc.
the full-on game. You could do, the 3 other DLCs, the Heist, Turf War, and Silver Lining. Which I think if you buy the original standard Spider-Man, I'm not sure if they give you the DLC for free or if you have to buy it separately. I'm still not sure. I got it with the bundle, which PlayStation recently had done like a special little like a discount. I think it went from 50 to like $30, which gave you Spider-Man Miles Morales for the PS5 and PS4, and Spider-Man Remastered with all these additional content. And the question is Spider-Man still worth it? And honestly, the question is, or the answer, I keep saying question, the answer is, it just depends on the type of gamer you are. If you got Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales, I still haven't played Miles Morales, but they're both amazing games. They are only exclusive to PlayStation, which for you Xbox fans, I know it's a bummer, but if you do, like, let's say, for instance, for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, if you're still hanging on to the old consoles, and you're still considering or thinking about which console you should get for the next generation, it should be the Xbox Series X or S or the PS5. One of the exclusive games is Spider-Man, and Spider-Man itself is an amazing game so far. I haven't had any issues. I've been loving every single minute of it. The graphics, the action, everything is awesome. And with the little additional stuff like the suits, the powers, mods and all the other little accessories that you can use and interact with the world, and all the little side and main missions, side quests, all that collections is all very, very cool and interesting. And like I said, there is a sequel to it, which is Spider-Man Miles Morales, which just is a whole, not say a whole lot better, but it really pops out the very good stuff that appears in this game and the standard on the first Spider-Man game. But it makes everything a whole lot better, a whole lot smoother. It touches up on some of the few things that Spider-Man maybe like messed up, or maybe it just wasn't fine-tuned. They touch it up on Miles Morales, and they make that game a whole lot smoother, a whole lot better. So, is Spider-Man still worth it? And I say, as a consumer, as the person who's purchasing this game, I got it via discount. That was the whole reason why I even got it in the first place. But is it still worth paying those $50-$60? I think it's $40-$50 for the Spider-Man game if you buy on the PS5 store, PlayStation store. Is it still worth it? And I say yes. As far as the content, as you can see, this is the map for the game. There's so much to do. Yeah, it looks so small compared to like the outside world, but there's so much to do. You're always, staying busy. You're always having fun. You're always doing these cool moves, cool tricks. You're always doing these cool challenges. And like I said, you're always on your feet. You're always busy. You're always doing all this stuff, and it's fun. And I personally find it very, very interesting and exciting to play such a game. And especially since I am, PlayStation person myself. The content here is very, very amusing. And this is not only just Spider-Man, but Spider-Man Miles Morales, or the other way around. Both games are awesome games that you should get if you are moving into the PlayStation world, quote unquote world. If you're transitioning from PC to, or from Xbox, from Nintendo. Spider-Man is an amazing first game you should get now with the new generation PlayStation 5, and even with the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro, PlayStation 4 Slim. It's still an amazing game to get. And it's a good way to not only feel the power the PS5 has, the compatibility the PS4 has, which is an amazing game in general. There's so much to do. You're always busy. There's always something to grind for. And just like any other game, you always have. It's not a game, or it's not any other game, but this is not one of those games where you play for a little bit, you get bored. There's nothing much to do. You complete the story in there. That's it. Now there's still plenty of stuff you can do. You see, I kind of done a bit or most of the stuff myself. And there's times, to be honest, there's times where like I feel like I'm just repeating the same things. But in reality, they're all different, In reality, all those stuff may appear long and repetitive, but it's very, very fun once you get more into the story, more into the game. You unlock more stuff, more abilities, more suits, more gadgets, more skills, more missions. It's very, very fun. And this is only Spider-Man, the very first Spider-Man game. This doesn't include the sequel, Spider-Man Miles Morales, which also has a whole lot more in that package itself, which I'll do a whole different review later on in the game. Later on when I do play that game itself, and I'll just change a couple settings real quickly. So, like I said, if you're new to the PlayStation world, community, whatever you want to say it, it's still very, very awesome, very unique. It's honestly really, really interesting. Alright. Can I just put down the audio before you can hear me clear? I don't mean, okay, done here.
Help us out? Spider-Man, we just caught a sniper stalking Mayor Osborn's chief of staff. Pretty sure there are other targets. Our perp had a map of the city with the courthouse zone.
I'm on it. See if you can get more info out of our friend here, and contact me at this number. I need to hurry. The attack on the courthouse could come any second.
So yeah, and it's very, very unique.
If the sniper sees me near the target, he'll take the shot. Only chance is to take out the gunman before he can fire. I literally didn't see that coming. Nobody likes a camper.
Boom.
Spider-Man, we accessed the perp's phone. Found more names and locations. Looks like it's all going
And
down within a matter of
sorry, I
minutes.
kind of just like
No
got
pressure.
deep into
Send me
the
what you
game.
got.
You know, this game is very, very sub.
One Spider-Man. I need to move
So,
fast.
I can't even talk anymore.
Anyone who's ever worked on Norman's campaign is a potential target.
It is very
One way to destroy
subversive.
Osborn, I guess.
You know, you're always getting
Nobody
deep
wants to
into
be
the
around
game. You're always doing something. You're always, you know, putting your skills to the test. It is very, very unique.
Sniper's gotta be around here somewhere. If I get too close to the target, the sniper will take the shot.
And
Nap time.
boom. And just these little
One
subtle
down, 2 to go.
animations, reflexes, all that like cool graphics makes the game a whole lot better, a whole lot smoother, and very, very submissive. Just like that kind of like slow-mo takedown, which is honestly very, very unique, especially as you unlock more.
Gotta check out all possible vantage points for snipers. Sleep it off.
Boom. But it's
Target safe. Only 1 to go.
no. Like I said, if you do plan on,
I'm too
let's say,
slow, people die.
regardless if you've been using the PlayStation, whether that be PS4, PS3, even
Why
PS2,
can't
if you want
assassins
to
ever
go.
try and work around my schedule?
But rather, or even if you are moving into the PlayStation community, this is honestly a very unique game, very fun. This is one of the games where like once you're just hired about one game, you're like, okay, you know what?
This is the
It was
place.
fun
Now
while it
where's the
lasted.
assassin?
I can't screw there. But it's very interesting, honestly.
Officer, all 3 snipers are down. Are we in the clear?
Not quite. Our perp says his boys are holding a bunch of tourists hostage. He says they'll execute them all if we don't let them go. We have a probable location based on cell phone towers. But if they see cops, they'll start shooting.
Act like you're negotiating. Stall them. I'll take away their bargaining chips. They won't leave witnesses. Either I save the hostages, or they're dead.
But this game itself, as you kind of see, you know, you kind of get like sucked into the story in a good way. You know, some people will be like, you see, but in a good way, and it's just very fun, and especially, you know, the way you can play however you want. If you want to go stealthy, you could, you know, just like any other game. If you want to go stealthy, you can go stealthy the whole way through. If you want to be just guns blazing or webs blazing in this case, this is honestly a good game. And this is also just a game. If you just have free time, regardless if you're gonna play this like all the way through.
If they see me, they can kill all the hostages before I get close.
You know, regardless if you're playing, if you do plan on grinding the whole game.
If I'm spotted, those hostages are dead. Gotta take out these guys quietly.
Now I'm just pause it real quick. Like I said, if you do, regardless if you plan on like maybe playing like just on your free time, or just something just to keep you busy throughout the day. This is one of the games you want to play. Because like right now, I'm doing this whole commentary thing. You could be if you want to, regardless if you're a streamer or not. This is honestly a very cool game. You can get your friends into it. You can see like who could do who could do as many side quests faster, who could do this, who could do that. Regardless, it's an amazing game. I gotta be honest. Now many people be like, well, what's the catch? What's the downfall? I say the only catch is simply oh, alright, can you hear? Hello. All right, my bad. I say the what was it? Yeah, the catch. I say the only catch is you can't sadly you can't beat up your enemies all the way through. You can't just keep constantly just sucker punching the same guy over and over and over and over. Just very long thing. I kind of don't like. Some people be like, "Well, that's too gruesome." I say, "Hey, it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man can be anyone, anything." But I do love the way you have all these different suits. You have all these different suits. You have all these different abilities that come with it, if it come with abilities. And regardless, and I like how the way they essentially integrated this whole system was essentially you could as soon as you unlock the suit, you could put it on, but it doesn't affect anything else besides your look. Now, for a perfect example is, for instance, I can easily switch between all these suits. Nothing is affected besides my cosmetic. Nothing in game effects besides my cosmetic suit. So like if I want to wear a Spider Armor Mark II suit, I easily just put this on, and boom. If I want to, let's say there's a suit I specifically think like it's perfect for the type of situation. I don't want to get spotted. So what do I want to put on? A noir suit. I want to I want to be known that I'm there. I want to be super aggressive. Put on the negative suit. Or even if you just want to go crazy and just just put on whatever suit. Be like a little Joker. You put on like a Rexer suit. You can put on a Fantastic Four suit. You can put on is weird too. I don't even know where this is from. If you want to, role play, I guess is the proper word. Your favorite Spider-Man movie, you can easily do that. I want to put on the Sam Raimi, Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi. Is it Sam Raimi? Yeah, I'll just go Sam. If you want to put on the Sam Raimi suit, you can put it on. If I want to do the amazing, if you want to do the original Spider-Man, put the suit on. You want to do the Amazing Spider-Man, put on the Amazing. You want to do the MCU version, put on the Stark suit. You want to be the Night Monkey, you put on the Night Monkey. There's so many different things, and nothing really affects the game itself. It's just the look. I want to be Spider-Man 2009, 2099. Here I am. And it doesn't affect my abilities, it doesn't affect my abilities, doesn't affect my, right now, I honestly, put on this one, you see like this is a perfect stealth suit ability. Whatever it is, there's always so many things to do, there's so many little challenges and details. Honestly, makes this game great. So I say overall, to answer the bigger question, is it worth it? I say yes. And you don't have to take my word for it. You can try it out yourself. Ask a buddy or watch YouTubers. This game's been out for a while, so I'm pretty sure there's plenty of YouTubers you can watch. And if you want to play this game yourself, go ahead. You can be the judge. Judge. This is a very 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 good game. And honestly, wouldn't you know? What are these trip mines? Yeah. Anyways, it's a very good game. It's very unique, and I can't say much besides how good and how well this game has turned out to be. And I can't wait to try out Miles Morales. Miles Morales is a whole. Okay, so how do I want to do this? So yeah, if you want to, thank you for watching my video. I know this has been a rough, horrible video. I know I should just done a pre-recorded video, edited and everything like that. But doing this live stream, I thought it would be easier. I get my honest review for it. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please like the video. It helps me a lot. It lets me know these videos are getting to people. People are actually watching these, and lets me know as a creator that my videos are getting out there. And the more likes I see, the more I know people are getting interested into my videos. The more I see of that, the more videos I upload, the more interesting, more organized videos, and hopefully live streams like these won't occur as often in the future. I actually do something planned or something organized or something a whole lot better than this mess. So, without further ado, thank you for watching the video. Subscribe if you aren't already for more content, more amazing content, more watchable content, and hopefully, I kind of not necessarily influence, but hopefully, I got you a better depth understanding of what do people think of this game and if it's still worth it even to this day. 2021 when this game originally first came out. I do recommend if you want to find a game and you don't have it already, I do recommend getting Spider-Man Miles Morales. And if you get the bundle that comes with Spider-Man itself, that's also great. That's awesome. If you just want to get Spider-Man, get Spider-Man. It's up to you. Regardless, I think both games are amazing, and regardless if you get the first one or the second one, you still understand the story. And if you are planning on switching to the newer generations, let's say you have Xbox 360 or Xbox One or PlayStation 4, and you do want to consider upgrading to the newer generation consoles, I do recommend a PS5. Personally, and I'm not saying this because I'm biased. I'm not saying this because he owns a PS5, so obviously you can say PS5. I personally use Xbox and PlayStation, not necessarily on the daily, but I use them here and there. And I personally think, myself, you can take, you don't have to take my word for it. I personally think PlayStation is better, but honestly, it's up to you. And obviously, if you get the Xbox, you can't play Spider-Man unless you have a cousin who could let you borrow the PlayStation, or you're gonna go with them, whatever. But anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great day and night, evening, morning, whatever it is, whenever you're watching this, however you're watching this. And hopefully, I don't suck at streaming anymore in the future. So, peace out. Make sure to subscribe and like this video if you haven't already. And without further ado, adios.